Dr. Lenkwane seems to suggest that it was through their intervention that one of the mental health care users did not receive a pauper's burial after telling the NGO that she or her department would look up an address for the family of the deceased. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
We were told by Ethel that there's a patient that passed on, so she wants to bury him by paupers. Paupers funeral.
Okay.
So we said to her, we will go back and check the address, if the patient is having contact address. We found that the patient is staying at Koma Road. Family was informed to contact Ethel. She did that, and then she made correct arrangements to collect the patient, and then the patient was buried by the family.
During the arbitration hearings, you'd recall, that were led by retired Justice Dehydration, about how some of the loved ones of the deceased were not even informed that they were late. So under cross-examination, Dr. Lenkwane also quizzed about her contrasting statements, and lawyers for the former health MEC, Dani Mahlangu, who was MEC at the time here in Gauteng, have indicated that their client will testify that the province's current Premier, David Makhura, took the decision to terminate the Life Esidimeni contract. Let's take a listen.
Now, that's a little bit different from your two previous statements. In those statements, you say that the MEC announced the termination of the contract, and in this statement, you say that she took the decision. Do you see that?
I see that.
Now, Ms. Mahlangu disputes that averment, that she took the decision. She will testify that it is the Premier who took the decision to terminate the contract. Can you dispute that?
I wouldn't know, because I was told by Dr. Manamela.
I see. So it falls beyond your knowledge, if I understand you.
Yes. Yes, my lady.
Dr. Lenkwane also corroborated the evidence of previous witnesses that over 50% of the patients who left Life Esidimeni were not dischargeable.
Are you aware, Dr. Lenkwane, and this evidence was not contested when it was previously given by both Dr. Mkhatshwa and Ms. Buthelezi, that approximately 60% of the mental health care users at Life Esidimeni were considered non-dischargeable because of their low level of functioning, their inability to take care of themselves, and their need for a structured environment. Were you aware of that, or would you agree with that?
I agree with that, my lady.
And that the Gauteng Health Department had the responsibility to spearhead the transfers.
The Gauteng Department of Health therefore had the obligation to take the lead in the termination project and set a realistic timetable. Would you agree with that?
I agree, my lady.
Cross-examination continues. Griselda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.